Hello and a very warm welcome. In today's video we're going to talk about number 2 drivers. Unfortunately this happens in the world of Formula 1. But yeah, a would you rather situation. Would you rather be a number 2 or just retire? There's a couple of options there. You could be a number 2, as we've seen over the years. A fine example is Rubens Barrichello. He was literally Michael Schumacher's lapdog. Anything Ferrari told him to do, he would do, just to keep a top drive at Ferrari. There's that option to quit and try a different motorsport category, and there's also that option to join another team. But Barrichello was happy there. He's going to win the odd couple of races. And yeah, anytime Schumacher messed up, Barrichello could at least fight for a win. We've seen it with Massa as well at Ferrari, with Schumacher, Alonso. Yeah, another thing about these drivers, Barrichello, he's only really had the chance to fight for one title, and that was in 2009 with Brawn. Massa got his chance in 2008. Mark Webber, another fine example of a number 2 driver. There's been many number 2s, we could be here all day. Mark Webber was a number 2 to Sebastian. Valtteri Bottas was a number 2 to Lewis Hamilton. Sergio Perez at the minute is a number 2. So, if you had the choice, would you rather be a number 2 driver and play fiddle and do whatever the team tell you, moving over every time you've got a chance to win a Grand Prix? Or would you just move teams? I think if it was me, if I was at my McLaren team and I was a number 2 driver, I think that's the only time I'd play a number 2 role if I'm at McLaren. But if they said, this is permanent, I'd be like, no, I'd probably would quit the sport. So would you rather play a number 2 or quit the sport? Or would you move to another team? Yeah, it's part of Formula 1 history, being a number 2 driver. Yeah, and we've seen it clear as day this season with Red Bull. Perez is a number 2, that's all he's ever going to be. Max is clear number 1. We've seen it at Mercedes with Valtteri Bottas. They said they were equal, no chance in the month of Sundays. But the most famous one is Barrichello. Barrichello has literally been in the lead, and he's moved over, like on the last corner, to let Schumacher win. Felipe Massa literally was winning in Hockenheim, and he moved out of the way to let Fernando Alonso win. Yeah, these are number 2 drivers. The other day, Perez, he lost 2 seconds out of nowhere at Spa. He was obviously told to move out the way. He was never going to beat Max on pure pace anyway, but yeah, you don't lose 2 seconds in the space of one lap. He was obviously told to move out the way. This is what I mean, getting told to move out the way week in, week out, no ambition. And that is, all these people have got the same thing in common. They're not a world champion. David Coulthard's another one. He used to play second fiddle to Mika Hakkinen. Eddie Irvine's another one. There's so many. And what have they all got in common? None of them are champions. Perez, Barrichello, Massa, Webber, Coulthard, Eddie Irvine. None of them are champions. Because they haven't got the minerals to fight back and say, no, I'm not moving over. So, would you rather be a number 2 or quit the sport? Comment down below. Adios.